on your Wednesday morning. Glad you guys are with us. Hope you are having a great start to your Wednesday. Halfway through the work week, folks. We are slowly getting there. I promised you on Monday we're going to get you to your next Friday, and we meant it. Good morning. Glad you're with us. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. What do we got for you here this hour? Well, we got some Beat the Box Office tickets for you guys. As we always know, at the end of every year, we start to see the concert season for the next year develop. And boy, over the last month or so, have we seen what's developing as far as 2026 for places like Blossom, places, you know what I mean, like Rocket Arena, even stadium shows coming. And Jack Johnson was announced. Everyone loves Jack Johnson. You know he's showing up, and you know there's going to be a huge crowd, and everyone's going to be having a good time. He is coming Tuesday, July 7th, the Blossom Music Center. The tickets do not go on sale until this Friday at 10 a.m. But you can win them this hour. Whenever you hear that cue to call, be caller number 10. We will hook you up. And this is all part of the Minutemen Workforce Solutions Concert Series. We have that for you this hour. Now, in the 8 o'clock hour, busy hour, it is every week. Your Call Wednesday, playing your request. We're giving away a finalist spot for Maroon 5 floor seats with merch. Now, we give that away tomorrow. This is the last day to become a finalist. We have that cue to call in the 8 o'clock hour. And Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football of Fame will be joining us as well in the 8 o'clock hour like he always does. 9 o'clock hour on the live video stream. The morning show is getting its last finalist for Maroon 5. You'll still have chances today with Nicolina, your midday diva, and with J-Dub this afternoon. But your last chance of the morning show is going to be on the live video stream. And if you're new to the show, it's very simple. On the live video stream, what you do is you head over there. You can go to Facebook, YouTube, or X. It does not matter which one you go to. You click the like button in the comments section. You simply put whatever we tell you. What's it going to be today, Lauren?
I love this, Mike.
That hurts me every time.
I know, but why all of a sudden? It's like it has arthritis. When the weather gets colder, it starts acting up.
Yeah. That's a fair point.
Yeah. Let's do the camel. It's Wednesday.
The camel. All right. The camel. There you go. Put a camel in that comment section with a like, and it might just end up making you a finalist on the final day to become one. So we got all that for you here. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Glad to be with you. We're off and running on a Wednesday morning in the 7 o'clock hour. It's Justin Bieber Daisies at 7-Eleven. It's Q92.
Winter coat for this Veterans Day, 37 degrees for the high, little light morning snow, afternoon sunshine winning out. Overnight, a little light snow before midnight, still windy, our low near 30. I am RJ Weather from 3 News.
Thanks, Mark. It's 7:18 on your Wednesday morning. Cloudy skies out there. It's 38 in Canton.
Doja Cat, Jealous Type on Q.
I could go for a strawberry beer.
I tried a pineapple.
The pineapple
something,
shandy.
It was from the people that make Christmas ale.
Yeah, it was probably like a shandy.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Too bitter.
No.
I don't like my beers bitter.
They're not beers then.
Well, whatever it was, IPA, whatever it was. I didn't like it. Was a wheat. And I tried
That was
it
another issue then for you.
in the hopes that, like, oh, I'll try this. Maybe I'll like it.
Yeah, you're not gonna like. Have you ever even tried like a Guinness or like
No,
a dark?
that's motor
Okay.
oil. I'm not drinking motor oil.
You need a light IPA.
I'm just a Miller Lite, Bud Light guy.
You'd like Modelo. Have you ever had Modelo?
I don't know. I feel pretentious if I drank that. You know,
Oh, it's so good.
I feel like, hi, I'm drinking Modelo.
No,
I
you
mean-
wouldn't be like that.
I feel like that's people. You know what I mean?
You realize it's a Mexican beer, right?
I know, but I just feel like people think they're better than you when they're drinking it.
Okay.
I feel like if you're drinking a Modelo and you're looking at me like I'm better than you, I bring home more annually. I'm like, well, yeah, everyone does. Like, it's fine.
Why? Modelo doesn't really cost any more than
It
Miller
just
Lite.
gives off that vibe.
Okay.
Some beers give off a vibe.
Well.
Modelo brings out high. I'm upper to middle to higher. I'm upper.
Oh
class.
no! See, I feel that more
When I'm
with
like,
the people
here's
walking
my
around drinking
Miller
a
Lite.
Rolling Rock or something. I get that from Rolling Rock.
no.
Yes.
Rolling Rock's fine.
No.
Rolling Rock.
No.
Rolling Rock just means, you know
No,
what? I'm
no,
here to
no.
have a good time.
You gotta have your green bottle so it sticks out to everybody else that you're drinking something different.
You know, Rolling Rock and Heineken's, I'm okay with those guys. They're fine with me.
And people who drink Coronas with lime in them aren't like most of them. This is not a blanket statement, but there's a lot of them that aren't really beer drinkers. They just
with which beer now?
the Corona with lime.
I've never been a Corona guy. I get it. It's the beach vibe beer. I get it.
There's a lot of other really good beach vibe beers.
But like, I'm just not. I've never been a Corona person.
Yeah.
Never been a Corona person. It's the Wanted. Remember? Hit music Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian and Lauren here with you. Jake out until Friday. Yesterday, I finally got the answer. Or today,
I think it was yesterday. You texted me like, "Hey, I finally found out. Jake's not coming back till Friday."
It'll be Friday. It'll be Friday. He'll be back at 7:21. We got sports here in about less than 10 minutes. We'll have that for you. Yeah, no, I was going back and forth with him yesterday because even though he's gone, he's helping get some stuff ready for high school football this weekend and all that.
Yeah.
We have a great little system where he makes everything. I give him all the grammatical errors and he fixes them.
Yeah.
But listen, I just screwed up the weather. But it's funny. We're going back and forth laughing. I'm like, how's Indiana?
Yeah.
What are you up to? He's like, oh, it's great. I'm in Chicago right now. I go, what the hell are you doing in Chicago?
Dude, that's not in Indiana.
I go, what are you doing in Chicago? You're in Chicago?
Oh, Jake.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? You didn't mention anything about, you thought you were going to the Grams in Indiana. Yeah, well, the grandpa wanted to take us to Chicago. We got on a train, went to Chicago.
Oh, well, that's okay.
I was like, dude, I was like, not that I'm a world traveler, but I've been to Chicago a couple times. I absolutely love Chicago. Absolutely. I was like, man, that is a beautiful city. I was like, you should go around and check everything. He's like, well, we're just kind of at the pier right now, Navy Pier. I'm like, Navy Pier is amazing. I said, it's a little better in the summer. I go, in the summer, Chicago is unbelievable. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's really, really, really cold.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. No, Chicago in the winter is not fun.
Yeah.
But in the summer, I don't know if you've been. I'm sure you have. But
I've flown through. I've never my son's going. He'll be there in April. He'll be doing the whole Navy Pier. And
dude, the city of Chicago in the summer is truly amazing to experience, to be in, to see everything from Navy Pier to all the buildings to the aquarium, you name it, to walk to Soldier Field. I mean, it's just.
I know it's probably safe.
It is such an awesome city.
But when I think of Chicago.
Well, you're thinking of the South Side.
I know.
And the South Side is not the city.
And I think of like Shameless and.
I would never tell you to go to the South Side for anything. Like for anything. That would be. No, I would be like, you're not doing that. I'm not letting you go to the South Side for anything. But just Chicago, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, I think Shameless was in the South Side, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but you'd be just fine. But yeah, he's in Chicago. So how about that?
Well, good for you,
It was just the
buddy.
most random Jake answer.
I know.
How's Indiana? I'm in Chicago. What are you doing in Chicago?
Honestly, he could have said he was anywhere. It wouldn't have surprised me.
I would not. I was just laughing like this is the most Jake text conversation I've had. So it was funny. He said he was enjoying it, but he's like, it is so cold.
I bet. It was so cold yesterday. I ran out to Target and World Market with my daughter. That wind was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. Let's go back to the text line here. Check in. Good morning, everyone from Overwhelmed to Vet Tech joining us. Happy Hump Day After Girl checking in. Please do not drive like an idiot on 77 this morning.
That would be nice. Thank you.
Mustache Bastards checking in. Happy Random Question Wednesday. What's your favorite place to get a good old fried chicken?
Oh, God.
Oh.
You just opened Pandora's box. Now he's going to talk about chicken for 10 minutes.
Mine are Howling Bird and Bojangles. I have beef with the Canton Bojangles because there's no bone-in chicken there. And this is the second chicken place that's done that to me. The extra crispy, crunchy chicken in Girard, Ohio, does not have bone-in chicken. They just have the fingers.
I see.
What?
Some people don't want to work for the chicken, man. What? I don't care. Tell me it's a glorified chicken nugget.
When I'm in South Carolina, I can get bone-in Bojangles.
Well, then I guess that's a South Carolina delicacy for you now, isn't it?
Why, Ohio, do we only get the fingers? I'm giving you the finger for giving me the finger. Gosh. It's 2 chicken places. Mine, and if you're in Youngstown, you might understand this. It's going to be a mix. It's going to be a fight for me between Uncle Nick's Greek fried chicken and Sunrise fried chicken. But I'm probably going to go Uncle Nick's Greek fried chicken. Some of you might know it as Buena Vista chicken. Mm-hmm. I mean, Trumbull County listeners just went, yeah. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Uncle Nick's Greek fried.
Like your end all be all.
I'm going to go Uncle Nick's Greek fried chicken.
Okay. Howlin' Bird I would go with. And then for fried chicken, not just wings. Because wings would be Roosters, but then it's got to be Bob's. Well, and Pizza Oven has really good fried chicken.
I've had Pizza Oven chicken. It is tasty.
Yeah.
Also, I enjoy, not my favorite, but I enjoy Giannino's Italiano fried chicken. I think they have a good one.
Yeah.
There used to be a place in Alliance I loved, Alan Dave's Pizza and Wings. I don't believe they're around anymore, but when I lived at my house in Alliance.
It's called Alan and Dave's?
Alan Dave's. I used to pretty much get their chicken almost every NFL Sunday.
Really?
When it was just me, my dog, and my PlayStation. Yeah, it was pretty much, I was getting Alan Dave's for every football Sunday. Good morning. I looked up that song, Wedding Dress, on iTunes. It was horrible. What?
Oh, good for you.
I'm glad you found it. It is not horrible. Let me see. Devon the Milkman checking in. Devin the Milkman checking in. Stay warm in this gloomy Wednesday. Cannot wait until Friday. We're halfway there. All right. Good morning, my 3 favorite peeps. Christian, I need help. You should say this for Free Advice Friday. I got invited to a dinner, and they are making dinner. I am not a fan of red sauce, and spaghetti is the dish. I said yes because it's my friend, but now I'm stuck eating this dish. How do you go about eating food at a friend's house if you don't like it? LOL, sorry. Voice to text. You're pretty good for voice to text.
That wasn't bad.
Man, that is a conundrum.
No, it's
I'm
not.
honest. I tell people ahead of time.
Yeah, if they're your friend,
Yeah.
just be like, listen, either just be, can you really go light on the sauce, or can I have some naked noodles, please?
My thing I always would do is I would explain that, like, because you're talking to a kid growing up that went to a bunch of birthday parties where what do you think they had? Pizza.
Right, that's
What
true.
does Christian not eat? Pizza.
Pizza. Well, you do.
So,
You just eat
I
bread
take
and
the
sauce.
cheese off. And that was one way I adapted. I don't know if you want to scrape the sauce off, but other times I would tell my friend or their ahead of time, and I would either tell a little white lie and say I already ate, or I would just let him know flat out and be like, listen, I don't like pizza, but you're fine. You don't have to make anything else for me. I'm the one that doesn't
weird
like
food
pizza.
issue.
Everyone else loves pizza. You do not have to do anything special. I am fine. There's going to be cake and chips, and
Right.
we're good. We're good. That was my thing, and it rarely worked. They would always try to do something which
Like
was,
accommodate something.
and I would feel bad because like, no, I really truly like it's because even as a kid, I knew like this was me. This is a me issue. This is not. Everyone loves pizza. I just don't. Like, so I'm not gonna, and I wasn't shocked or mad when a birthday party had pizza. Like,
No, I get
what
it.
do you?
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing to do that everyone's gonna love. You got one weird kid, so
Pizza,
so,
yeah.
I would just be honest. Like, listen, I'm sorry, I do not, I do not eat red sauce. But thank you. I don't know. Maybe they'll do something different for you. Like, my nephew's girlfriend comes over. She only eats Alfredo. So if we're having pasta and she comes over to watch football, we have no problem making a little Alfredo sauce on the side for her.
Mhm.
Maybe your friend will have no problem doing it. Maybe if you're an Alfredo fan.
Or even if you just like naked noodles, which is just like
Butter
butter,
noodles.
and then a little Parmesan cheese.
No,
Yeah.
with the cheese. Why? Buttered noodles
Because
are
I'm
amazing.
normal.
Buttered noodles by themselves are a delicacy.
Oh, I love a good buttered noodle.
You want to talk about underrated?
Especially a rigatoni, because that butter hides inside the rigatoni noodle.
I'll tell you right now. You
Delicious.
want underrated meal? Buttered noodles.
I know, but I only
Buttered
really
noodles.
like do that. Like, I mean, I feel like when you're recovering from being sick or something like that. I mean,
Slaps though. As the
can.
youngins say.
yeah.
It's lit. It's giving. It sure is giving. Good morning, everyone. Random guy check-in. I hope everyone's doing well. Random fact today, in a deck of cards, the King of Hearts is the only king without a mustache.
No kidding.
I never knew
Next
that.
time we play cards, I'm going to have to check that out.
I am also going to have to do that. More texts coming in. We'll get to them. It's 7:30. Let's take a look at sports on cue.
Oh wait, did you see they're mulling offering $5,000 for you to get pregnant?
They're mulling it.
Yeah, that's literally that's what I just said.
Yeah, because the
Like, they're not mulling it, they're
the
mulling
birth
it.
rate is down.
Yeah. Would you have? I mean, obviously we're not 20s and 30s anymore. Would 5K interest you to make a baby? I'm like, I don't think you've ever had a baby if you think 5K is going to last you.
Right. Exactly.
That won't get you through diapers.
That won't even get you a half of a quarter's
Yeah.
tuition in
Now,
college.
Up until 2 years ago, I wouldn't have known what I was talking about. But I can tell you right now, that 5K will be gone 2 months in.
The only thing I'll say about that is, like, I think the 5K would be good for new parents, like if it's their first baby.
Are
Because
they- are
there's
they-
a lot of expenses, like the startup cost,
For the
if you will.
for the mulling, is it a one-time like first
I don't know.
baby, or is it like
You brought this topic
As
up.
many babies. Well, just because you brought up the birthday, and it reminded me. I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
That they're mulling that. God, I gotta quit saying mulling. They're thinking about that maybe a $5,000 if you get pregnant because of the birth. Like you said, the birth rate's low.
Yeah.
They're discussing it. It's not happening right now. There's a lot of red tape. I was like, is that per baby? Like, are people going to be like, let's go? I just want to stress again. Lauren, a mother of two. I've got a son. 5,000.
It's not a lot.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
I mean, anytime the government wants to hand me a check, like,
Right.
okay, but I don't think
But
I
a
would be like,
one-time-
Tony, one more. We get $5,000. I don't think
Especially
that
in
would happen.
2025.
Right.
Not quite what it was. If they just said
No.
that in like 1980 or 1990, people are like, well, hell.
Right.
Now I'm like, yeah, what can we get with that? Not much. Diapers?
Mm-hmm.
Diapers? I don't know. Would that encourage any of you to have a child? Any of you? Like, if anyone was on the fence, would that be the tipping point? Now, if we were having one anyway, I'd be like, oh, cool, I'll get. But they're trying to maybe encourage some people that maybe,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are trying right now. I know friends are trying right now, actively trying.
You know, I can still have babies, obviously. I'm not that old. We've actually talked about it before and laughed. Do you know how mad my kids would be, I think, if I got pregnant again?
They'd be mad.
I think they would. I think they would genuinely be a little mad.
That's interesting. They'd be mad.
Well, I think they would be like, we have it so good. Everybody can do their own thing and we take care of ourselves. Like, why would you start this over again?
It's a process.
And then I think they would be like, oh no, we're going to have to babysit. You just.
It's a process. Yeah. Birth rate in 2023 was the lowest since 1979.
Wow.
According to where I'm at, newsnationnow.com. That's a new website I never heard of. Just under 3.6 million babies were born in 2023, and they are considering a National Medal of Motherhood, they're calling it. So.
Well, I think I should get a national medal of motherhood.
It's a baby bonus. It's a baby bonus.
That's like a gold star for having a kid.
Another interesting thing, women in 30s and 40s are having more babies, the report said.
Yeah, I don't know that this body could do it. It was hard on me the first three
But
times.
we've said that before without looking at stats. People aren't having babies in their early 20s anymore. I mean, of course, it's still happening. I'm not saying it's
Right.
gone, but that's not really.
Yeah,
people
but
are
like,
waiting.
look at it. My sister-in-law has 5 boys. She had her first boy when she was like 19.
Yeah.
And her youngest now is like, he's 13, 14. I
Baby,
don't-
baby bonus.
I'm bad.
Does it interest you at all? Their show the 24th up at Rocket Arena in Cleveland. We're also going to get a finalist with a cue to call coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. So make sure you go do that. I see Brennan on YouTube just put the camel in there. Love it, Brennan. So thank you for that. This hour, though, Jack Johnson beat the box office tickets. And that cue to call is coming up in a little bit. Be listening. Be caller number 10 when you hear it, and you'll have tickets to go see him. Jack Johnson, that is, at Blossom Music Center on Tuesday, July 7th. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. And it's all part of the Minutemen Workforce Solutions concert series. So good morning to you guys. Glad you're with us. Don't forget, 8 o'clock hour coming up. Your Call Wednesday. Rich DeRozier from the Hall of Fame at 8:30. And, of course, that's where we're going to get our cue to call for Maroon 5. So final day with us and Nicolina and J-Dub to become a finalist. We give it away tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Text message is, good morning, Netflix Binge Girl is with us this morning. Good morning from Sam the Toe Man. Hi, Sam the Toe Man. Let me see. Text, someone says, 10 plus sheriff and highway patrol vehicles at a house in Kensington on Route 30. Any news on what's going on? We got a text in. We know a guy.
I have a text back.
Yeah.
He said that he's received messages and videos about it. He's headed that way. This is all from Jordan Miller. So as soon as we get an update from Jordan, we'll put it on air.
There you go. So we got a guy. Giant Eagle fried chicken. Now, you've heard Jake and I both praise Giant Eagle. I can't put it up there as my favorite, but if that's yours, I can't say as I blames you. Just add cheese and hot peppers to the spaghetti, someone said. Okay. Cheese and hot pepper.
Brennan on YouTube says, on the chicken topic, I go to barber school at BEBC Barber College. My classmates told me about Church's chicken. Oh my, it's amazing.
No, I've never had Church's.
I haven't either.
Never had Church's.
There used to be one downtown on Cherry Street. I don't think it's still there.
I know where you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Not
don't
in your.
know that I
wouldn't
would've
call
gone to that
Yeah,
one.
no, I don't call that prime real estate. I
well,
feel like if I went there, I if it is still open, I apologize. I believe it is closed.
I think. Anybody help us out, text line. You help us on everything
Yeah.
else.
Is the churches in Canton still open? Text line, be our Google. Good morning, everyone from Country Girl. What are your Thanksgiving Day plans? You host or do you go?
I do both.
You do both?
I host early in the day,
Mhm.
and That started with my dad working swing shift and getting the extra shift for money, like doing afternoons.
Oh, listen, that double time, man.
Yeah. So we kept it that way because as it works out, my nephew is a police officer in Parma. And so he's able to come to Thanksgiving dinner
There you go.
if we do it really early. So we host and we have like Thanksgiving lunch, if you will. So we eat between 12:30 and 1 at our house. Then I get all that cleaned up and then we go to my in-laws and we have Thanksgiving with them at like 7 o'clock at night.
There you go. This year we would host and then go. I think this year that we're still trying to finalize things, but we might be doing double duty host.
That's fun.
Might. We're working it out. But we do with Jamie's family a brunch,
Yeah.
which is actually really cool. It was weird when I first thought about it, but I do realize like so many people have two families or two places to go, and you want to include both. And God, Jamie puts on a hell of a brunch. It is impressive what that woman can do. So it's really cool. Her family comes over for brunch. You know, the parade's still on.
Yeah.
And there's some great food and all that. And everyone's just hanging out. And then like my family, we either go to my mom's, but this year we're talking about possibly doing that, which is going to be a lot.
Yeah.
But I think when it's something like that, like Thanksgiving, it's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun.
It's like, yeah, it's a lot, but you know what?
It is. You get tired. Like I have to take
Could be
just
fun.
a little bit of a nap because I get up usually around 5:30 to get the turkey ready for my family.
Mhm.
But as long as you get that little snappy nappy, like around 3 o'clock before you have to head off to
it could be great.
yeah, it's fantastic.
Still ironing out the deets, but we'll see. We'll see what happens on that. Let me see. I agree. SS supervisor check in. I agree with you. I hate chicken strips, chicken fingers, chicken nuggets. Zaxby's is coming to Ohio. It is. They have the best bone-in wings. I've had that in South Carolina too. Their chicken fingers are phenomenal.
Are they?
Boy, it's the chicken finger wars in Ohio now, isn't it?
I had Cane's last night. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like it. I love it. I love Cane's.
Everyone's saying the churches is closed.
Yeah, I'm getting that too on.
See,
on
I'm
Facebook.
all right, it's close so I can say this. And I'm not trying to be rude at all, but I just feel like that's the kind of place. Yeah, you might get chicken, but you could lose your wallet in the process. You know what I mean?
or worse.
And possibly your car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just get
It better be really good
and look
chicken.
like, damn, that better be good because I feel like I might die.
You're taking some serious
Yeah.
sacrifices
Yeah.
to this chicken.
I feel like there are people just waiting for me to walk in.
I know.
I dare you. Oh, yeah, it's not open. It's not open. All right. Good morning. White Van Guy checking in. Travel day tomorrow. Christian, what game do you have Wednesday morning, Friday? I'm not calling a game this week. Go East Canton. We are doing that East Canton game. You can hear East Canton Mogador on Q92's YouTube page. You can listen to it. And Q92radiosports.com, as a matter of fact. Jay Wilhelm and Mike Voorhees will be calling that game. So
That's
We've
a good,
been with
that's
East
a good
Canton.
broadcasting.
we've been following them the entire playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
We're-
We have.
we're-
Dare I say we've done more coverage than anybody else on East
you
Canton.
cannot argue.
No.
The proof is in the pudding and the playlist. So good luck to East Canton, all our teams. We've got 4 playoff games for you this weekend. We're going to be calling the Massillon game down against DeSales. We're going to be broadcasting the McKinley game at Mentor. We're going to be broadcasting the West Branch game when they take on Perry up in Lake County. And we're going to be doing East Canton as well. All 4 games. Listen to them live and for free. Q92's
free.
YouTube channel and Q92radiosports.com. Thank you for leading me to that plug.
Yeah.
I have a whole spreadsheet to be organized on Thanksgiving, someone says.
Yeah.
Canes reigns supreme on the text line. Don't
That
forget
was-
about Grinders chicken tender.
Yeah.
Good point.
We haven't had those in a while.
I haven't had Grinders in forever. You know how much I love Grinders?
I know.
I my order never changes.
Same.
I get a appetizer of chicken fingers because, oh my God. And then I get a hamburger and fries. Their burgers are so damn flavorful.
Mhm.
Oh, man.
You need to try the strawberry walnut salad with a side of Spud Nicks, half and half with Russian
You
and sour
lost me
cream.
at salad. I just wanted to tell people season 2 of Has Been Hotel is out and it's good. I've never heard of that.
No, I haven't either.
Hell no, that place has been closed forever, but it was banging in the late 90s during high school. Churches? Is that what they mean?
I think so.
The chicken from Popeye's Chicken on Midlothian Boulevard is the best ever, but I fear for my life every time I go. I used to go to that one because it opened while I was still working at radio in Youngstown, and the radio station's right off Midlothian. So I would go down there. And what I always thought was funny is they would take their sweet-ass time getting your food, And when I tell you they truly did not care if you were upset, they didn't care if you left. They weren't going to argue with you.
Yeah, I do really just wanted to stay in the
It
game
was
for your
awesome.
chicken. Yeah.
They just had this attitude, and it wasn't even fake. It wasn't even like, I'll fight you. It was just like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you waited too long? No, I understand. Yeah, no. The road's right there. You can leave. There you go. Midlothian's right there. Always respected. I don't know why. Yes, it closed down, tore down that place. Was a nightmare. Cockroaches, greasy, dirty. Oh, well, you know. On the Thanksgiving topic, why do people think they have to shove it all into one day? I can't imagine eating Thanksgiving twice in one day. Most people have it the whole weekend and spread it out. I've done the 2 turkey dinners, and I actually thought it was awesome.
Well, the thing about our dinners are they're a little bit different. So we do different things than like what Tony's family does. Like he doesn't eat noodles. Like he thought that was the weirdest thing.
You know what? I found out about noodles when I was almost 30. A friend of mine, I laughed at him for 2 days.
Well,
I was like, noodles on Thanksgiving. But apparently a lot of people do that.
That's like my favorite part of Thanksgiving is the noodles. And it's my great grandmother. Yeah. I don't love turkey. I'll eat turkey.
Oh, it's so good.
But I do not love it.
So good.
But yeah, the noodles, to me, it's the sides. I would rather have a plate of like noodles and mashed potatoes and stuffing.
Oh, mashed potatoes.
And green bean casserole. And
I don't like that.
Like at my in-laws' house, she makes this. It's not, everybody is like, oh, yeah, the broccoli, cheese, and rice. No, it's a broccoli casserole, but it has no rice in it. It's so good. And actually, it's topped with onion rings. It is.
Mm.
But like there's certain things at each house that are slightly different. So it's like your sides change.
No, yeah,
it's not the exact same meal.
I
And I also feel like we don't push it into the weekend because it's go time. The day after Thanksgiving, it's time to decorate the house and get everything out. Like I do not want to make a mess in my house because I'm putting all my Christmas up because I've waited all that time.
I 100% am with you on that. Every time the day after Thanksgiving, I want Christmas to take a dump on my house.
And I
want everything out. I want everything up. I want the lights on. Let's go.
I only get that one day, the day after Christmas, Black Friday, because for the past 6 years, I've been the chair of the board for our community's Christmas parade, which is Saturday. So that I lose Saturday to the parade.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's very busy, like 3 or 4 days.
Someone texted, how about the ex-Massillon Tiger player catching the winning TD against Akron for Kent last night? You know what was cool about that? That Massillon Tiger caught that touchdown pass from a West Branch quarterback.
No kidding.
How about some local players helping
local
Kent?
connection?
Huh? How about that Q92 listening area?
Yeah.
Huh? The old West Branch to Massillon connection for Kent. The wagon wheel goes back to Kent. Sorry, Akron. Sorry. That was a fun game. Went to overtime last night. It's Benson Boone, Mystical Magical, Jack Johnson tickets coming up on Q.
Okay, so have you guys been to the store recently?
Yes.
And no. Like literally, this is brand new. So my favorite store is Target, right? We go to Target often. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or try and lie. Anyhow, why do we have to have sales reps in stores where you're just trying to get your shopping done?
Oh, Sam's Club does that.
Sam's Club does it. I will say Costco's really good about it. There's reps there, but they don't approach you. You have to come to them.
Those Sam's Club people damn near tackle you.
Oh my gosh, it's awful. Well, Target has now allowed reps to be in the back of their store by their cell phones, peddling cell phone service plans. And to Target, I say, you suck. I'm sorry. This was the interaction that I had over the course of, I was there a week ago today, and I was there, and I have not gone back yet. And part of it was because of this exchange. I was there a week ago today, and then I was also there the previous Sunday. So Sunday to Sunday to anyhow, it was a few days. It was less than a week. We were approached. She asked what we were paying for our cell phone plan, and I told her, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's so high. Well, it's not. Let me just tell you that. For 5 lines and internet being under $250, it's not. Tries to reorganize after we told her that we're in a contract, completely ignored us, is like steamrolling us to come with her, and finally my husband speaks up, and he's like, we said we're not interested. So we walk away, and I'm there the following Friday with my daughter because Sabrina Carpenter dropped a new album. What? Anyhow.
Oh,
and
you got the vinyl?
The same woman approaches us, and I said, we already spoke last Sunday. I was here last Sunday. I said, oh, yeah, you were. For sure. I remember. And she's like, well, let's talk about it. And I said, no, I'm going to tell you what I told you then. We're just trying to shop. We're not interested.
Yeah.
She walked away and was like mumbling something under her breath. Listen, I am not the rude one. I am trying to save you time. You're going nowhere fast with me. But moreover, why are these stores allowing sales reps to interrupt the shopping experience in their store? Because it's putting a bad taste in my mouth. I'll tell you what, I'll go to all online shopping. I don't want to be bothered. And I'm not an introvert.
Call. I don't know what is. Who wants to go see Jack Johnson at Blossom Music Center coming up on July 7th? Let's go. These are Beat the Box Office tickets, folks. You can't even buy them till Friday at 10 a.m., but you can win them right now. And it's all part of the Minutemen Workforce Solutions Concert Series. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. You will win tickets, and you'll be going to see Jack Johnson right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Good luck. Yeah.
Me later.
My oh no moment wasn't because of me. My ex's mother was watching our son. He was following her around the house in his walker. I walked in. She saw me, and she was pulling the gate away from the basement doorway. She sat the gate to the side and walked forward to talk to me. As she stepped forward, my son looked down the basement steps like they were frickin' candy. He went straight down the basement steps. Is this your friend?
I don't know.
He was fine, but I swear my heart stopped. Then a couple years later, my son opened up the basement door at another house and let my daughter down the steps in her walker.
Oh, my gosh.
She was also okay. Shake my head. Get your kids away from Walker.
No, I don't think that was my friend because it was literally one of her other children that did not. They came up from the playroom to get a drink and did not shut the door.
Every parent's got an oh no moment.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You could try your hardest. One winter when my son was a baby, the pipes in the basement burst from being too cold outside. My partner and I put the baby down as we were scrambling around to get the pipes to stop spraying. As there was about 1 foot of water in the basement. Not thinking, with the basement door open, our baby crawled to the door and went down the stairs. Luckily, the water broke his fall and was okay. That was the most freaked out moment I had. Good Lord. When I was about 2, I was in a walker and went over and pulled a hot iron down, and it hit me in the face. Damn. Live to tell the tale.
My mom had 2 moments. She shares them with us like proudly because we're fine. But
Yeah.
I rolled out of the car face down into a parking lot. When she got out of the car, she turned around to get me, and I was gone. And it was because they were parked on a hill. And like back then, you didn't have to secure the car seat in the car. So I was just sitting between my mom and dad.
Just went rolling?
Yeah, they were like parked side. My mom got out of the car when she moved. My seat tipped, and I rolled right out, and she found me face down on the concrete. So I went to the emergency room for that. And then she had me on her lap at some Chinese restaurant, and I was a kid playing with my rattles. And I hit her bowl of soup, and the hot soup spilled into my lap and gave me burns on my thighs.
This has nothing to do with the oh no moment, but get a lock for your oven too, Christian.
Yeah.
You have oven lock? What's scary? You know what else scares me? He reaches for door handles already, like the front door, because he wants to go outside.
Yeah, make sure that thing is locked
Always
all
locked.
the time.
Always locked. It's just
There was one more too, and it's my mistake. I didn't mean to open it, but I did because my mouse is awesome.
Yeah.
It said when my daughter was about 2 or 3, I turned around and she had a Mike's Hard Lemonade and was drinking it.
Oh,
So someone must have set it down and she picked it up.
that would be an oh no moment.
Yeah. July 7th at Blossom Music Center. You just beat the box office. Tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up this morning.
Q92.
All right, Bob, there you go. Bob from Alliance hooked up. He's going to see Jack Johnson. Funny, someone texted, hey, we were just going to ask if you have more Jack Johnson tickets to give away.
We do.
The answer is we do, and we might still. You might want to keep listening to Q92. Maybe Nicolino will have some. Maybe J-Dub will have some. I don't know. Guess you'll have to keep listening to Q92 to find out. Congratulations, Bob from Alliance, now going to see Jack Johnson. Now, coming up here in the 8 o'clock hour, it's a Your Call Wednesday. You guys can start sending your requests in right now, as a matter of fact, if you'd like. 330-450-9292 to call them in. You can text them in, 330-269-9292. 8:30, Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame is going to join us, and we are going to get our next finalist for the floor seats for Maroon 5 plus Maroon 5 merch for their show November 24th at Rocket Arena in Cleveland. This is your last day to become a finalist, so if you're not one yet, you need to get on it. Cue to call next hour and head over to the live video feed, click the like button, and put the camel emoji in the comment section. I see Lori and Crystal just did it. Be like them. Put that camel emoji in there because we're going to randomly select one of you that does that and make you a finalist coming up at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. A couple quick tech messages while we have a couple minutes. Have you ever tried Wingstop wings? I have. Not a huge fan. My family is.
Evan loves Wingstop.
Yeah, I know people that love it. I gave it 2 chances. But see, I'm a barbecue only, and I don't like their barbecue. So that pretty much takes it out for me.
Yeah, it does, I guess.
I host, so I don't have to go anywhere. Can't believe you host and leave. Oh, yeah, we do noodles at Thanksgiving, too.
I know. Well, we host and we eat at like 1, and then we don't leave again until like 6.
There you go. Lauren, are they like buttered noodles?
No, they're Kluski noodles, and they're usually cooked in like a turkey broth or a chicken broth.
My grandma is German, and we put spaghetti noodles and stuff out with it. And with our stuff, we put spaghetti noodles and stuff our turkey with it. What?
That's weird.
You stuff noodles in the turkey?
Germans stuff their turkey with noodles, huh?
I guess. Ugh. And they said Kent was going to be the worst team in college football. Smiling face. I'm going to say that's a Kent football fan right there. The Alpton Pizza Broasted Chicken is so good. Struthers, Ohio, checking in. The Alpton, I've had their chicken. I have had their chicken for sure. Every Thanksgiving, I'm in another country chowing down on local food. Great feast, no worries. Well, look at you, world traveler.
No kidding.
I used to make my own noodles for Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Look at you.
I've made noodles before too. I've made pasta. I need to get from my KitchenAid. They sell like the pasta roller because otherwise my noodles cook and they're like this thick.
Mm-hmm. My grandma used to make homemade noodles and homemade sauce, and boy, when she did,
they tasted fantastic. They were just like little fatty noodles.
Yeah. I forgot how picky you are with food, Christian. Their garlic parm is amazing at Wings. Listen, my nephews, my brother, love Wingstop. It is a delicacy. I can't. I can only get down with barbecue. You know what I mean? All right. I already see some requests. I don't know if Lauren's son got in the text line, but we'll kick off Your Call Wednesday in the 8 o'clock hour. Right now, though, it's Zara Larson and Crush on Q.
I have a rescue pit bull mix named Bruno. He is wild. He watches TV. He is threatened. He watches TV, and he is threatened by any dang animal that comes on the TV. It doesn't matter what the animal is, and he charges at the TV, jumps at it, like he is absolutely going to attack the TV. It's like random commercials, and I have to hurry up and switch it just to calm him down.
He will literally charge the television if he sees a cat on the or any animal.
Yeah, the Charmin bear is the best. The Charmin bear.
Charmin bear he wants to kill.
He wants to kill the Charmin bear.
Well,
Yeah.
you better watch. You'll have to end up getting a new TV.
Right. Well, thank heavens it's mounted on the wall. He can jump pretty high.
Has he jumped up
he
at
tries
it?
to get up there. Oh yeah. It's the craziest thing.
All right, so
It's the craziest thing.
your dog attacks the TV, especially when the Charmin bear is on it.
Absolutely.
Love it. All right,
Yeah.
thank you for the call. I appreciate it. There you go. Her dog jumps and attacks the television for any animal, in particular, the Charmin bear, which is a cartoon.
That's fantastic.
That's pretty impressive. Let me see. I'm begging you guys to share the video. We're going to play it here momentarily. So don't worry. We're going to be playing that. Text message. I took my dog down to the creek once. He got into the water and dunked his head under the water for at least 5 minutes and pulled out a giant rock from the creek. He was a rock lover. Black Lab, Ozzy, rest in peace. He used to watch your dog go under the water for like 5 minutes looking for the perfect rock in the creek. That's interesting. We got my dog when I was pregnant with my oldest son, and when he got home from the hospital with my son, we sat my son on the table, and my dog jumped straight up on the table and stood over my son, growling at my sister's dog. Oh, thank God. Like he was protecting my son from him. Still to this day, my son and this dog sleep together and do everything together, but I've never seen a dog jump straight up like that. It wasn't a leap or anything. He went straight up on the table. It was so weird. We still talk about how weird it was. So it wasn't like a running dog leap. He just, from a sitting position, just leaped up on the table to protect your son. That's awesome. I love hearing things like that, how dogs like protect babies, and I love that stuff.
That's fantastic.
That is very, very interesting to me. I love that. On Facebook here, my dog is a little hyper Yorkie mix, but he's a sweet boy. However, he jumped out my car window while rolling up to a stop sign. He has too many things to list. He's a hyperactive toddler. Your dog jumped out your window. What? That's insane. Michael Bennett, or Michelle Bennett, I'm sorry, on Facebook. My cat, he paws at our hands a little bit and then tries to play bite. Well, that's all just fun there. That's good stuff there. Lady's dog jumped out the window. Can you imagine being in your car
That'd be so scary.
and
Yeah.
your pet jumps out your window? Because that would be insane. Absolutely insane. All right, do you have the sound of this
Yeah.
of the cat?
Only
You
15
have the
seconds.
video?
Yep.
So if you want to head over to the live video feed, you'll be able to hear it on your radio too. I got it. Let me unmute it or else you won't be able to. So you'll be able to hear this. So here we go. This is the video of the weird noise Jake's cat made. Let's see what we got here. Jake.
She's only 2 years old. She's 10 pounds.
She looks a little bigger than 10 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a big cat.
She's got a lot of fluff on her, though.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, she's got a lot of fur.
Yeah, me too. That's a big cat. I gotta get what the vet said. You need to maybe feed it less. All right, you didn't tell me that. I didn't realize the cat was. Put that just the video. I don't need the sound. Just put the cat back on the video. That is not a tiny cat.
Yeah, but she was her fur was
What
up.
are
She
you
was scared.
feeding it? Lard?
I don't know. I'm not there when she eats.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, maybe she's a little chunky, I guess.
I think maybe that cat needs a walker too,
Yeah.
or maybe put on the treadmill.
Yeah, we gotta do some more exercise.
I did that. I was sitting there looking at them like, man, that one more time. Give me it just one more time. Just let me see the cat. Made my day. All right. I think I'm a little more on the vet side now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. She probably could slim a few pounds.
.806 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren here with you again. Jake out until Friday on vacation in Indiana. However, he was in Chicago yesterday, so we'll see where else he ends up. Probably in Philly today. He'll be back on Friday. But we're here live on your radio, live at Q92radio.com. If you're listening on our website, or if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for making us part of your day. While you're checking out that live video feed, go over and click the like button and put the camel emoji in the comment section, because we're going to get a Maroon 5 floor seats with merch finalist on the live video feed. We're going to do it at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to randomly pick someone, but in order to be that someone, you got to go over, click the like button in the comment section. Just put the camel emoji. Speaking of those floor seats, some Maroon 5 and some Maroon 5 merch for their show November 24th at Rocket Arena. We're hitting the queue to call later this hour as well. So be listening. When you hear the queue to call, be caller number 10. And you'll automatically be in the running as well. You'll still have chances today with Nicolina and with J-Dub. We will give it away tomorrow morning around this time. We'll be announcing a brand new You're Included contest. So we have all that for you going on. Plus, if it's Wednesday, that means at 8:30 after sports, we're talking to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So we got that going on for you here. Glad you are with us. We got a lot of text coming in for some requests.
Yeah.
For Your Call Wednesday, we're going to do, coming up here, we're going to do a little R&B. We're going to do a little rock. We're going to do a little, I want to say classic rock. We're going to do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
A little bit of everything. Let's kick it off, though. A little old school. Oh. Let's hear some Boys to Men. Motown Philly. Back again on Q92. Turn this one up. I was looking here and said 3/4 of women are unhappy with the way they look.
Makes sense.
I think that I'll bet you. I'm of the belief that us men can be just as hard on ourselves.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like now, there's some cocky guys out there. There's cocky women and men out there
Yeah.
that like they look good. They know they look good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't think that's just for women.
It's not. It's just human nature.
I gotta tell you, I rarely look in a mirror and go perfection.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I go. A lot of times when I look in the mirror, I go, what's that? Or I go, no! You know, I think everybody has that where they're like, man, I wish I didn't have that. I wish I was had more muscle. Wish I was, a little thinner. Or wish I had a little more meat on my bones. Or wish I was taller.
Yeah.
Wish I had hair.
Right.
I feel like I'm talking about myself right now. But anyway, but sure there's things we like about ourselves too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What is a physical trait you like about yourself? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. That you like. That you get. That you say, you know what? Okay, Jake. Okay, Jake.
I guess I'll go with my eyebrows. I feel like I have very me eyebrows.
Your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fantastic. Your eyebrows.
Yeah.
What would I go with? If I was saying I'm okay with that. Oh, man, it's tough. There's a lot more I'd like to fix.
Yeah. It is hard.
Like to really say, what do I think, is a good feature about that's physical?
Right.
Eyebrows. That's fantastic. I think I have decent eyes.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not asking you to look into them. Please stop. But I mean, I think that, and I think I have an okay grin. if you
okay
will.
grin.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's about all you're going to get out of me. I'm not going to say six-pack. I'm not going to be like
Yeah, I
Andy
can't
Elliott.
say that either.
Take your shirt off!
I got no Andy Elliott in me.
Oh, same.
So my question is, all right, so you guys, we can always tear each other down.
Right.
Ourselves down. I don't mean each other. Ourselves. Trust me. I could give you a list of things I hate about myself, mile long.
Yeah.
I got to sit here and go, what do I like about myself?
Hard.
What is a physical trait that you like about yourself? Like, if you could be cocky for a second, if we're all allowed to put on our cocky hat and say, you know what? I got a great this. Like I said, I got good eyes, I think. I think I have a nice little grin. Jake's like, I got nice ass eyebrows. Let's be cocky for a second. And I don't care if you text or call in and say, I got a six-pack. I got pecs. I got legs for days. I don't care.
Yeah.
What do you, listening right now to this radio station, let's be cocky for a second for ourselves. What do you think? Yeah, this is pretty good on me. This part of me is pretty nice. It could be earlobes. I don't know. I wasn't expecting eyebrows. But hey, if you like your eyebrow game, fantastic. Text message, my smile. All right, someone says their smile's their thing. I gotcha. Text message, someone says, and I quote, let's just say I've never had any complaints in bed. All right, so I'm assuming they're in a nice way
Yeah.
saying that that's their best.
Good for you,
physical
sir.
feature.
Good for
yeah,
you.
I don't share that. I'm a grower. Let me see. Oh man! So again, let's be cocky for a little bit. What do you think's the best physical trait about you? Tip Music Q92. That's why I love a Your Call Wednesday. You guys take over the station from 8 to 9 every Wednesday, and only there can we go from Motown Philly to Billy Idol, Dancing with Myself. And we got more requests coming up here. We also have Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame coming up at 8:30, and coming up next, we got a forecast from Mark Johnson on Q92.
Want to rock some swag from your favorite radio station?
I do. I love it.
Q92 is selling merch.
You're kidding me.
Visit Q92radio.com now to buy t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and even fanny packs.
Oh my God, man, that is so sweet.
Visit Q92radio.com to
ask people right now out of nowhere from our prep site. How often should a woman dress sexy for her man?
How long have they been married?
Literally, that's all the question is. There's no like
20 plus years, once a year.
there's no like they didn't do a survey. There's no like data. Just how often? Are you talking about like I'm talking to somebody. I'm like, do you mean like to go out, or do you mean like at
in the bedroom?
home?
Right.
Listen, I am a typical perverted man, but I don't feel that should be a daily.
It doesn't stay on for but a minute.
I feel like that's an occasional.
Yeah.
You know
now
what I
I
mean?
get getting all dolled up and going out on a date.
But don't get me wrong.
That's good.
When you come home and your woman is like that, and you had no clue it was coming, it's a very fun thing to
Because see, Tony usually sees me when my makeup's mostly rubbed off, when I didn't put that much on all to begin with, because it was really early in the morning. Like, yeah.
Have you ever, for him, like he got home, like been ready to and dressed up in an outfit? Not like I'm not saying like you were Scooby Doo, but you know what I mean. Like
let's go to dinner.
No, like
not since we've
like
had
you
children.
Surprised him.
Because that would be weird. They'd be like, "Mommy, what's going on?"
Of course, I meant like maybe the kids were out. It was just you and him.
My kids are never out. No, I'm just kidding. They're always with us.
All right.
No, I mean, maybe like before children.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the newlywed phase.
Like he had no idea. He came home
first
from work.
couple, we were. It was just us for the first like 2.5 years.
Yeah, there you go. Jake, you ever gone to Stars and all out of nowhere?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe once when we were on vacation.
I feel like once the kids are old enough and they're around, you're like, you can't do that because, like, in your situation, her mom was there. Like, what if her mom came in instead of you? That'd be awkward. I feel like that's the dirty texting.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That can be fun.
Tony and I used to work at the same place, and we would be in some of the same meetings, and I would send really like, I would send text messages just to watch his face.
That's funny. I'm naked under my clothes. Send. Man. And then, should a woman ask her man before she changes the color of her hair?
So, no.
I get asked that by Jamie.
I did change my hair color about a week before our wedding, and Tony was furious. He was like, "You don't even look like you." To be fair, he wasn't wrong. I went to like pretty dark brown.
Before your wedding?
Yeah. And I was like this or lighter before.
No, like, hey, I'm thinking about.
Nope.
Just boom.
He was like, "What did you do?"
You ruined everything.
I think like when you're in like, I think women have a tendency to mess with those kinds of things, like when they're going through something. And I think I was going through like the whole, my God, I'm getting married. I'm moving out. My dad had died a year before and he wasn't going to be there for the wedding. So it was just going to be an all around, like it had been an emotional year.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to change. Dye my hair. Because every woman has a tendency to do that. And then he was like, "What? I love you. It looks okay." But he was like, "That's not you. Anybody that knows you knows that's not you." And I'm like, "I know."
Nope.
So yeah, regrets.
So you do think you should ask your guy before?
I do think you should at least give him a heads up, because I remember how shocked he was when.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I came home and Jamie all of a sudden had like white hair or like truly blonde hair, I'd be like, "What in the blue hell?"
Exactly.
You might get the call from us tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. I see Janet did it on YouTube. Ryan, Elaine, and Alora on Facebook did it. Awesome. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for checking out the live video feed. And good luck to you all as we randomly will pick one of you coming up at the end of the show. Just got a text from my brother. He's a big Giants fan.
Yeah.
About this, not to talk sports. This is a quick little hit, but the Giants, you know how Dart's hurt with his concussion?
I know, yeah.
They're starting our boy Jameis Winston instead of Russell.
You guys are going to have the best post-game interviews. It's going to be, you know what?
He's going to sling it.
I hope it snows.
He's going to sling it.
Oh.
You don't have to worry about him being afraid to throw it.
Do you know what is, Jameis is like either dead on or not. Like
he is going to have such a great media career after his football.
Oh, for sure.
Someone's going to, Fox or ESPN or someone's going to snatch him up.
Yep.
When his playing career is over. And he is going to become a personality.
He already is. I'm jealous that we don't have him anymore. Listen, you know what?
Who wouldn't love to have him now?
When you have a crap team, at least he lightens the mood. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he made it fun to watch.
Some of those things he said. Well,
yeah.
What was that one game last year? The horses are ready.
Oh, yeah.
We're
going to battle. Yeah.
It's like, oh, my God.
And then, like, when she asked him, she's like, we're playing in the snow. He's like, God wanted me to play in the snow. It's going to be a great day to play some football.
It is.
This is what the Lord wanted for me. And it is. So,
he's been like that his whole career.
And then he did the Snow Angels after the game.
He did.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things he ever did in college. Did you ever see where he got suspended for a game?
No.
And came out in uniform and warmed up and tried to sneak and play? And Coach Fisher had to be like, Jameis, you're suspended. You can't. What are you doing? Like his coach looked like so confused. He came out. He was suspended. He knew it, but he tried to sneak out and warm up and play.
Well, hey, I mean, you know.
Hoped that his coach wouldn't notice.
He just wanted to play.
So, Jameis Winston apparently might be starting for the Giants this week over Russell. Russ, my friend. Who am I? You've done more.
I like Jackson Dart.
Oh, he's going to be a good player.
He's going to be really good.
Gianna, college age Akron Gianna, she finds him rather attractive.
Yeah, I think my college age daughter also.
I think a lot of women find Jackson Dart.
But you know what's more appealing about him too is like he's a family guy. He really loves his family. He loves his niece. Like he makes no bones about it. He spends a lot of time with his family.
And I think he was a good pick. Listen, the Giants get the coach right. They got a running back. They got a quarterback. They got a receiver. Now, are all three hurt? Yes. But I still think that's going to be, I think it's going to be an interesting opening when that comes open.
Yeah.
I think people are going to be like, although you're in market one and the media there can be a little, and the fans can be a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little.
I mean,
it's tough. It's not easy.
I'm a little concerned that we haven't, this is not a football show, but this is more like a humanity show. Why are we not starting Shedeur Sanders? Kevin Stefanski, what do you have against Shedeur Sanders? Like, that's what I want to ask him. It seems like it's personal at this point.
Listen, not to put on my tinfoil hat, but every once in a while, I do like to turn on my tinfoil hat.
Well, you turn it on or you put it on?
I like to put it on.
Okay.
Every once in a while. Something does just seem like, and I have, again, these are things that you know, but you have nothing to back it up with. I have no...
Other than the fact that he's not been started yet.
I have no scientific or news or proof of anything. But I do get the feeling that Kevin Stefanski hates Shedeur Sanders' guts.
Yeah.
On some level.
Yeah, like Shedeur starts to talk and Stefanski will be like, shut up.
I have nothing to back this up. I have nothing to back this up.
We cannot be the only two that have this vibe, though.
And I'm not even telling you that if that man plays, here come the Browns.
Oh, no. But this is the time to see what gas Shedeur has in the tank. Would you not agree?
I would agree.
We have no season left.
I've seen 4 weeks of Dylan Gabriel. I've seen all I need to see.
And I feel bad, little buddy, but...
And you can always go back to him. If something goes even worse, you could always go back. I still stand by my hot take. You will see Deshaun Watson playing quarterback for the Browns before this season is over.
No, I don't think they care that much.
I think Stefanski would put in Deshaun.
If he puts him in over Shedeur, I'm telling you.
I kind of want to see it just to see everyone melt.
All of the Browns fans that I know, like no one would watch the game. No one would go.
We say that.
No, I
We
really
say it.
genuinely mean that. I really think that would happen.
It does appear to me that there is some dislike because when they ask him about it, the media, he answers so quickly. No. I need a chance to play it. No. Are you gonna? No.
Nope.
Like you can't even get the sentence out.
No.
Kevin, are you? No. Dylan.
And how do we still have him at the coaching position up there?
You know.
We have fired for way less, Christian.
Yeah. Some people don't like to do it in season. It's becoming a lot more popular to do it in
Does
season.
it matter? It's not like we have a good season.
I think, in my opinion, when you do it out in season, you kind of give yourself a little more time for people to know the job's open. Realize,
Yeah.
like, I think I want to apply for that. I think
Is
I want
that like the
and then
Indeed
don't-
for the
let's-
NFL?
Let's not act like people don't quietly reach out to people. You know what I mean?
We all do it.
Through other people to make
Yeah.
sure. You know what I mean? So I thought it was good that the Bears did it last year, and they ended up with a coach I really like now. And he knew that job was open in the middle of the season last year. I don't know.
That's why when
they-
Steelers fans complain about their coach, I'm like, okay.
Oh, to have your problem.
Right.
They need to put Deshaun back in to get the crap best out of him.
No, we're never going to get our money out of him. It does not matter.
Russ or Rust Wilson? Listen to you. Saving Sanders for next year, someone said.
No.
And the new coach? I don't know. It is weird. It is weird.
I feel bad for Shedeur. I really do. Now listen, did he come in all showy Johnny Manziel-ish with his, his own suite at the draft?
Oh,
and
listen. He turned a lot of people off in the draft.
He did, and that was bad on him. Like
It was.
that was bad on him.
He came off.
He was
turned-
humbled very quickly, I feel, during the draft. Like, at what point do we let up on him and let the kid try and have some sort of career, or cut him loose and let him try and have it somewhere else? And I could not agree with that text more. Cleveland needs to hire John Gruden.
Bring in Gruden.
We do.
Show off all the boxes he gets of stuff.
That'd be amazing.
We got sports coming up right now. And then after that, we'll be talking to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame right here on Q92.
This is
Write that down, Jake. There's always one more. Jake, how's your fat cat?
She's okay.
Okay.
I think.
That was funny.
She's not that fat.
Jake.
She looked fatter in that video because she was scared and she was fluffy.
Scared
because
doesn't
of
make
the
Like,
cat.
her hair was standing up.
Yeah.
You missed it. Jake's had an aggression problem with his cat. He took it to the vet, and they think that they need to feed the cat less. And I thought nothing of it. I really thought nothing of it. And then he shared the video yesterday of his cat hissing at another animal. It's a big cat.
It's not that big.
The cat has not missed.
Maybe
it.
you shouldn't
she
eat
ha-
it as much.
She
then, yeah.
hasn't missed a meal, let's put it that way, but she's
No.
not huge.
Or anyone else's. No. What threw me off is how small the head was in coordination of the body.
Yeah, she got a tiny head.
Tiny head, big body. Maybe that's what it was. So I don't know. I'm thinking about your cat,
Thank you.
and I want her.
I
to
think
do
she's
better.
doing all right.
I want her to be less aggressive. I want her to just enjoy her life. You saved her.
I did.
Oh, she's a rescue?
Yeah, from out here in Alliance.
Yeah, I wanted to bring one home from South Carolina. Jake, I'll show you a picture because you like cats.
Yeah.
I named her. Her name's Lola because she was a showgirl. Like she'd
You
come
named
up.
her, and then you left her.
I did. I kept telling Tony, I'm like, if you just let me bring her home, I'll rename her Carolina since we got her in Carolina. You know,
Right, yeah.
Great. We'll all sneeze all the time.
And it's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, fantastic. It's exactly what I want.
Yeah, I love itchy eyes and sneezing. It's fantastic.
Oh, she was adorable though. I mean, she had these eyes. Oh, she would
Jake,
come
do you
every
still have
night.
the video of your cat?
Yeah, but it's not in StreamYard. I can add it real quick though.
I just want her to see it.
I can show Lauren. Yeah.
Brace yourself for how cute she is.
Aw,
Isn't she cute?
she is cute.
Look at her
stray?
eyes. Yeah, she was a stray. So then I found out because
And you left it.
Yeah. Well, she's fine. Trust me. She
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm serious. We talked to the locals, and she's missing a piece of her ear. I'll show you. See how the tip's gone on one of
Yeah.
them? So St. Rose actually does that. See, there's a nonprofit veterinary clinic in downtown Georgetown that'll come around and get the strays.
And cut their ears?
They fix them, and then they just dock the tip of their ear so that they know when they're out looking again that cat's fixed. It's so they don't end up with a huge cat problem because they had. It was like that. What was that cartoon back in the day where it was like Junkyard Dog or Junkyard Cat, where they all lived in a junkyard and there were cats everywhere?
Cartoon?
Yeah, it was a cartoon.
About
Alley Cat, maybe? Was it?
Garfield?
No. Anyhow, I turned down this street leading up to our street, and there were 4 cats chilling on the side of the road, sitting like they were just hanging out on the corner. I'm like, you guys have a lot of cats down here. Like, what is happening? So yeah, that's when I found out about the St. Rose thing.
I went to St. Rose in Girard, Ohio.
Yeah, not the St. Rose.
I know.
This is-
It was a cougar. That cue to call to get a finalist for the Maroon 5 floor seats for their show coming up at Rocket Arena November 24th. It also comes with Maroon 5 merch on the floor. Maroon 5 merch. Last day to become a finalist. The cue to call is coming up. When you hear it, be caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Also, we're getting a stream finalist. If you're watching the show on Facebook, YouTube, or X, head on over, click the like button in the comments section. Simply put, the camel emoji. It's hump day. So why not put the camel emoji in there like so many of you have done? Deanna just did it. Larissa, Sean, they're the latest to do it. Join them. Put the camel in there. We're going to randomly pick one of you that does that at the end of the show. Make you a finalist as well. And if you are Maroon 5 finalists listening, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we call the grand prize winner and tell them they're going to the show. They're going to be on the floor, and we got some Maroon 5 merch for them as well. And of course, we kick off a new contest afterwards tomorrow morning.
It's a fun one, too. I'm
8
excited.
o'clock. So, and while you're heading over to the live video feed, while you're doing that, while you're clicking like, while you're putting the camel emoji in the comment section, it's Wednesday, and if it's 8:35, you know we're talking to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame, who joins us every week. Rich, good morning, and how are you today?
How about you?
Oh, we're hanging in there. We're not doing too bad. I know you were enjoying Jake during the break. He's actually in Indiana right now with his girlfriend's grandmother.
But he's not in Indiana.
But he's not in Indiana. He somehow was in Chicago yesterday. I don't know if the man knows I don't know if he knows where he's at right now. But
Our little Jake.
Somebody missed
Friday.
Somebody missed social studies and geography class or something. I don't know.
I'm talking to him yesterday. I go, "How's Indiana?" He goes, "Good. I'm in Chicago." I go, "What are you doing in Chicago?" He's like, I don't know.
Chicago's just Northwest Indiana.
It is. Before we get into anything Hall of Fame, do you mean the first place Chicago Bears?
Well, yeah.
Trust me, I'm not getting too excited, but I'm enjoying it while it lasts.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Absolutely. Tough schedule coming up, but enjoy it while it lasts.
It is brutal coming up, but it's fun. The NFL season's been so much fun, and Hall of Fame, we got some really cool things coming up here with the Hall of Fame residency program. I know Earl Campbell is going to be in town this week, and didn't get to see him play, but boy, I knew about him from my dad when I was a kid, Rich, and anytime you see those old Oiler highlights, you see that man just running people over his entire career. What a legend he is.
Yeah, it played in the old Astrodome, which was basically office carpet on top of concrete.
Right.
It was about what they played on, and it took its toll on Earl, but he's doing all right. He's been in town since Monday. He's going to a little bit different from what we usually have with the resident. A lot of the times it's Wednesday through Saturday. And this one's actually going to be Monday through Friday, so we're having a lot of fun with him.
I think it's really cool when you guys start this residency program because so many great people come in, and I know we touch on it a lot when I say, hey, man, you could be anywhere in Canton and end up seeing these guys, not just at the Hall of Fame. And it's always true when they come in, A, they want to be here, and B, a lot of times they want to go out and do something in the community while they're here.
Yeah, and Earl said, we had an opportunity as a staff to sit with him for about an hour on Monday, and he, that's basically what he said. Christian was, it's really different to be here outside of August, and August has turned into, for the last couple of years, what we as a staff really wanted it to be, which is a chance for the guys to get together and treat it kind of like a class reunion, a high school or college class reunion, because they are kind of that, they're that fraternity of men who have reached the peak of their career, but the residency gives them a chance to experience the city and interact with people in a different way than they can in July, August. But the really funny thing with Earl is he was not prepared for this weather. So part of Monday was spent shopping for a coat for him.
Fair enough.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
Fair enough. Welcome to Ohio in November.
Well, speaking of special guests at the Hall of Fame, I loved watching. Austin took Leroy Butler into the museum undercover, incognito, actually toured with some Green Bay Packers fans to see if people would notice that they were literally getting a tour in the hall from a legend. And I love that.
Some of them didn't.
No, they didn't. And some of them were season ticket holders too, which was hilarious.
I've always been skeptical that the undercover bust is going to work. Because it's like, oh, come on. These guys are on TV so much. There's so much media now. They're so visible. Fans are so engaged. Just can't possibly keep working. And it does. Not every time. And some people catch on right away and know what's going on. But it works often enough that we're still having fun with it. To get the right people with the right personality can pull it off. So we've had a couple this year. We'll probably do a couple more.
I love those. Like, can you imagine going through the Hall of Fame and just kind of being like, and then you don't want to be like rude, like, hey, are you so-and-so, and be wrong? So like,
right.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I would probably be the guy just going like this. And then when he turned around, going to my friend, like, I think that's but I can't prove, and I wouldn't have the guts to be, are you Leroy Butler?
Right.
But to sit Packers season ticket holder, this is the man that invented the Lambeau leap.
Yeah.
Right.
And trust me, as a Bears fan, I know all about how good Leroy Butler was.
He did so good too. Like, you could tell he was excited to kind of do it. The way he was putting on glasses and his hat, and he put on his official Hall of Fame name tag, and it was
we gave Leroy kind of a script we wanted him to follow. That was out the window in 2 seconds. And he basically, if you get a chance to watch it, that's basically all just ad-libbed.
Now, I will tell you then, I know, because he tried to tell a family that, because he was from Canton, he was a Cleveland Browns fan, and he kept kind of cracking on our losses this season during his tour.
Yeah. But I mean, it's so cool. And I think the reason why it would, because you'd be sitting there going, even if you're a Packers fan, you'd be like, Leroy Butler wouldn't be here on a random day in Canton.
Right, like a Tuesday in Canton, Ohio.
That's the thing. And Rich, when we've had you guys on talking, and that's the thing. Like, you don't know. They're very well, and not just August, like you said, and not just with the residency program. Right. You never know when you could be walking in there, and a Hall of Famer could be in there with you.
And we've had a few I'll call them pop-up kind of Heart of the Hall of Famer programs, which is a program inside of our educational series. So we've had some local, high school students, middle school students get a chance to engage with a Hall of Famer here in Canton, completely not planned in the long term. These are some things that just the opportunities presented themselves, and Kevin Mawai and Mike Haynes came into Canton to participate in these Heart of a Hall of Famer programs outside of residencies, and so again, it's guests in the museum, and it's also kids in schools.
I have a question real quick before we transition to the next topic. When that happens, like, all right, let's say a Hall of Famer just pops up, and you guys had no idea. How does word get to Rich DeRozier? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how does it happen? Like, when you're probably, hey guys, I don't know if anyone knows this, but Jim Covert of the Bears is here out of nowhere. Like, how does that work?
They usually, they let somebody know that they're coming. So
it's not like Rich is out like in a drive-thru for lunch and he gets a text message.
He's like, what?
Like, yeah.
Who's here?
Well, listen, Rich is out to lunch a lot, so
That's awesome. Well, hey, we got to talk to. It's time of year. We got to start talking about the gift shop now every week when we have you on, because I know we're heading towards the turkey, but I also know everyone's already thinking about those Christmas lists
And
what you're
some
going to
people
get
already
somebody.
have their trees up, and
Some
their
people
lights.
got their trees and lights up, and like I always say, I do not care what team your family member or friend roots for. I do not care.
No,
You can go to this gift shop and find a multitude of things for that fan.
we put some trees up in the museum yesterday. We're going to be doing some more today to get ready. We've got some really fun promotions coming up, and I think the first one is something we're calling Gold Friday, a week before Black Friday. It'll be a one-day pop-up sale here at the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Friday, November 21st. All day long. We're open 9 to 5. Save 40%, Christian. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Okay.
40%. There are a couple of exclusions. It does. I think autographed items are excluded. There's a couple of other niches that are excluded from that. But I would say 90% of what you can find in the store would qualify for that 40% off. So great time to check a box on your gift list.
Rich, that 40% off, would that also pertain to the very new, very beautiful tradition of a new Hall of Fame ornament every year? There it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's
It looks
pretty.
like a snow globe. I love
It
it so
is.
much. Yeah.
It's a snow globe. So if you're a football fan, if you're a Hall of Fame fan, or if you're a fan of Wendell August, Wendell August is a forge in Western Pennsylvania, and highly regarded and internationally regarded for their craftsmanship. They are designing. This is a long-term plan. It may be a handful of years, and if it stays popular, it may be a handful of years. We want to do a new design every year, and so we're launching it this year. It is a snow globe style of the original Hall of Fame, the rotunda and the original entrance to the Hall of Fame. Available in two styles, a very limited edition bronze, only 500. They'll be individually numbered, and then the more usual Wendell August style in I'll call it silver/pewter style that Wendell August Forge does a lot of its work in. The styles will be identical. They'll just be made of the different materials, and so unfortunately, Lauren, that is one of the items that is excluded from the 40% off. But we think very reasonably priced. I think the silver one is $19.99, and the limited edition bronze one, same material that's used to make the bronze bust, is going into these ornaments.
Yeah.
$64.99, and like I said, only 500. So people who are into collectibles, who are into ornaments, and who are into Wendell August's craftsmanship, I think these will get gobbled up pretty quickly. I know I'm going to get one of the bronze ones.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they will be gone pretty quickly. So if you're interested in adding one to your tree this year, you definitely need to go get it, because people are going to jump on those early. They're going to be sold out.
And sports memorabilia collectors, they love that kind of stuff, especially anything that there's only 500 or
when
400.
it's cool, it's made from the same bronze as the busts. I mean, that's amazing.
So that's going to be very, very cool. Very cool. Rich, before I let you go, we were just talking about this before we brought you on here out of nowhere, really. You think the Browns will ever end up playing Shedeur Sanders before the season's over?
Yes. Yes, I think they will, and I think they have to. They have to know what they have, and even if it's just to trade him to somebody, trade him to somebody else for a low round draft pick, so it's basically a wash for what they expended to get him, and you walk away because you just for whatever reason you don't think he's a long-term answer. You don't think he's a fit in the locker room, which I have no way of knowing whether he is or isn't. Whatever the Browns decide, you have to know, because otherwise, he's out on the street next year, and maybe he does succeed for somebody else. And if you haven't even given him the opportunity, then shame on the Browns front office. I think you have to.
We agree.
They better. Agree. Like, I thought they would announce it because this coming. We've let Dylan Gabriel start 4 games, 5 games.
We've seen a month.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now, where are we in the standings? Not any better. I mean, hello.
And if it's terrible, you can always go back to him.
That's right. At least let us have some excitement on Sunday so we can scout him with you. Like, give us that.
I mean, right. At this point, what's the worst thing that happens? The worst thing that happens is he's a colossal flop, and you're 2-10 or 3-10 after 12, 13 games. Okay.
Right.
The best thing that can happen is he might go out there and we might have a great game and be like, oh my gosh, we should have tried him sooner.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah, right. There'll be a lot of finger pointing and Monday morning quarterbacking, pun intended, if that is the case. But then, okay, now you do know you have something to build on, and you go into next year with with a plan. So yeah, I think they have to. I know a lot of people who kind of given up on the Browns front office already, and if you're just sort of hanging on because you are a diehard, if they don't even give them a chance, then that might be kind of the last straw for some people to say that this is a front office who just doesn't. We don't understand their plan. I mean, I don't understand how you draft a guy and never ever play him. And on I guess the flip side to that is we're not there every day, and if the young guy's not doing his work during the week, maybe that's the reason. Just don't know. But you think at some point you got to give him a shot.
Yeah.
There you go. That's wise words from Rich DeRozier, Pro Football Hall of Fame. There you go. Rich, go ahead.
One last thing before we go, if I could. We had one of the things that we do here, we don't like to do. Obviously, we never want to do it. But there comes a time when you pay your kind of last respects and do a final tribute to somebody. And for us this week, that was Commissioner Tagliabue.
Yep.
And he was just such a, they say try not to ever be the smartest person in the room. Put yourself in situations where you can learn something. Mm-hmm. If you were in a room with Commissioner Tagliabue, you are guaranteed to not be the smartest person in the room. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I've ever been around anybody as sharp as him and yet as humble, and somebody who never really aspired to be the commissioner. He was kind of as things happen in life sometimes, a compromise candidate. The owners had gotten together to find the successor to Pete Rozelle and couldn't come to an agreement. And all of a sudden somebody suggested soon to be Commissioner Tagliabue, and it was like, yeah, you know what? Why not? And you never want to be the person, and you never want to be the coach who succeeds the super coach. You want to be the guy. You want to be the guy who comes after the guy who succeeded the super coach. So I think there's a lot of skepticism that Mr. Tagliabue would be as successful and pioneering as Pete Rozelle had been. But you look at Mr. Tagliabue's resume and expansion and labor peace and television contract and all of the things that we kind of take for granted about the game now. So many of them, trace their roots back to what he did as commissioner. So just appreciate you giving me a chance to remind people or maybe introduce people to a name that they just didn't know because they're not big fans or are new fans. But a lot of what we enjoy about the game today and how things were done, how things were handled after 9/11 and how things were handled after Hurricane Katrina were all under his watch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rich, good way to end it there. We appreciate you joining the show every week. We look forward to talking to you next week.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rich. We'll see you next week.
Rich DeRozier, Pro Football Hall of Fame. He is the best. Joins us every Wednesday on the show. Now,
who is this? Hey, it's Adam Levine from Maroon 5.
Call now to win floor seats to Maroon 5 with Q92.
There's your cue to call. Maroon 5. Would you like to see him the 24th up at Rocket Arena in Cleveland? Would you like the seats to be on the floor? And would you also like some Maroon 5 merch to go with it? Well, guess what? That's exactly what we're giving away tomorrow morning here around 8 o'clock. So you got to become a finalist, and you got to become a finalist today. It's your last day and your last chances, and here's one right now. Caller number 10, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck.
lifetime. You know, I talked earlier about robots and,
Yep.
and AI and all this
Mhm.
stuff, and I believe Jurassic Park will be real in our lifetime. I believe the woolly mammoth will return in our lifetime.
In
and
our
I believe,
lifetime?
yes, and I believe now, I'm believing more and more that Transformers will be a real thing. Like, I'm believing. Hopefully someone's making good robots to fight the evil ones. They're going to take over. Well, listen to this.
Yeah.
More signs that the robots are getting ready and equipped to take us on. Researchers in Japan have developed a self-powered artificial eye that mimics human vision by using solar cells to distinguish colors with high precision down to 10 nanometers of a wavelength difference, whatever that means. It can perform logic operations and recognize motion and color with up to 82% accuracy, thanks to its unique ability to produce both positive and negative electrical responses based on light input, because it requires no external power and filters information like a biological retina. This technology could lead to ultra-efficient machine vision systems for future use in autonomous vehicles, wearable health monitors, and remote sensors. Now, are there great things this can do? Absolutely.
The driving, the self-driving car scares me. I know you're worried about people with pacemakers.
If anyone had watched that show on Showtime, and of course now I can't remember the name of it, about the CIA, it was an amazing series. Why can't I? Homeland. That's how they killed the vice president. They hacked his pacemaker and gave him a heart attack. Don't tell me that can't happen in 2025. But now you're telling me that these robots, we've seen videos in the past month of trying to attack people, thinking on their own, communicating on their own.
Yeah, I mean, that robot tweaked
Now
out.
you're telling me, oh, well, now we can make them see very well. Like, can detect motion and all that and not be like a robot. Like, where are you? Like, there you are.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you just throw a cup of water on it, like, it'll short circuit. And
Listen, listen. Funny, I hope that's true. I hope it's as simple as that. Or there's some kind of electrical pulse we can send there that'll just fry all their wires. And the problem is their AI is they're going to be able to figure out ways to protect themselves. They're AI. They're smarter than the human brain. They're quicker thinking than the human brain. And we're just shoving it all forward. Like, what could go wrong? It's amazing how us as humans like are oblivious to what we're doing sometimes. And what really sucks is there are some possible, I mean, you're talking about technology that could maybe give sight to the blind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how incredible is that? If that could ever be true. How incredible.
Okay.
There are so many amazing things AI can do.
Okay, I just need to read you this.
But
though.
man.
Now, this is also coming from AI. But it says, yes, AI robots are becoming a real thing, and it's likely they'll be commonplace in the coming years. While some might envision AI robots taking over the world as portrayed in science fiction, Christian, the reality is
100% me.
that AI is more than likely to augment human capabilities and enhance productivity. Instead of replacing humans, AI robots are expected to work alongside them in various industries and even assist in everyday life. We already have that with the Roomba.
You're going to compare it
It's
to the
going to be
Rumba?
like the Jetsons. What was their maid's name? Do you remember that?
No, I don't. I never really got into the Jetsons. I mean, listen, I hope that's right. I hope that's all it becomes. But there are people that can weaponize these things.
Well, they could weaponize anything.
My only hope is
Drones?
that when the evil ones come out, that someone is making good Transformers.
You just wanted an excuse to play this song. Come on to you.
I hope someone's making Optimus Prime because we're going to need him in a couple years to save our ass. Hold on. Bumblebee, we're going to need him.
I did like Bumblebee.
Jazz, we're going to need him. Optimus Prime, we're going to need him. Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, my name's Taylor.
Where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Philly.
I love it. Well, guess what? You're caller number 10. You're now Maroon 5 finalist.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Congratulations, Taylor. You're in the running. You could be sitting on the floor up at Rocket Arena on November 24th, taking in Maroon 5 with your merch pack. Just tell your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Oh, Q92.
There you go. Taylor, you are ready to go. You're a finalist. Now, the morning show is getting one more finalist, and that's on the live video feed. If you haven't done it yet, go to our live feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Go to either one. Doesn't matter which one. Hit the like button in the comment section. Put the camel emoji for hump day. At the end of the next hour, we are going to pick one of you randomly and make you a finalist. Last day to become a Maroon 5 finalist. Last chances with us, with Nicolina, and with J-Dub this afternoon. So keep listening all day long. Right now, it is Maroon 5. She Will Be Loved. That part of Reddit I was saying, it's the Am I an A-hole for? Listen to this one. This person wants to know if they're an a-hole because of his fiance. His fiance, 30-year-old groom, sparked a debate in Reddit's Am I an A-hole forum, revealing that his fiance plans to wear her late husband's wedding ring on a chain around her neck for their upcoming wedding. She was married to a man named Tyler, who died in a car accident 5 years ago, while the groom has been very supportive of her grief. That includes visits to Tyler's grave and keeping a box of his belongings. He admitted feeling uncomfortable with his ring being present at their ceremony. Emily said the ring is just a quiet tribute and a part of her story, symbolizing the journey that brought her to this new chapter. But the groom told her it made him feel like he was sharing the most important day of his life with someone who isn't there, and like he was second place. She said she's not choosing Tyler over him, but believes grief is something that you carry, not leave behind. Reddit commenters sided with the arguing that while honoring the past is valid, a wedding should be solely about the new couple's relationship and future. So in the comments section, I guess, mostly they were on his side. That's interesting. Would I be uncomfortable? It would bother me. If I'm being totally honest, and ego, I guess. I don't know if that'd be ego.
Why would it bother you? Because you're competing with someone who's deceased?
It would just be like...
There was love there at one point.
I know, but I'd be lying to you if I'd say it wouldn't bother.
And it was ripped away. A
Yeah.
rug was pulled out from underneath her feet. And he knew what he was signing up for when he put a ring on it. She was a widow.
She was.
See, I'm on her side.
Yeah. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying I would.
I shouldn't say I'm on her side. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. I don't, with or without around her neck, I don't know why that matters as much. I could see it more like I can say like I'm on her side about having like going and taking care of this grave and like all that kind of stuff. I think it's totally normal.
Even keeping some things that
I don't know what
bother
the
me.
ring, you see what I'm saying? What the symbolism is of wearing that ring down the aisle for the second time would be on her end. That I would have to understand more about.
That's the thing. I wouldn't even bother me that she kept it, but like, why does it need to be
on you on our wedding?
Yeah, that's where I'm like, yeah, if I'm being honest, really honest, not just trying to say what I want people, to be. Then it would bother me. Would I probably pitch a fit or say anything? No, because I'm a little bitch. But I mean, I'm sorry. That would. If I'm being honest, I'd be like, what? It would bother me.
Yeah,
that's all I could say. It would bother me. Jake.
100% it would bother me.
Why?
I have no real reason. I probably shouldn't. Like, I think she has every right to, but like, it just self-esteem. And like, I feel like it would be hard not to bother you. Like,
But you're competing with someone who's not here.
I understand that, and it just doesn't really matter in our brains.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say you're in this deep, like, relationship, and you're talking about if something had happened to either one of you. Would you want your spouse, would you want Jamie to carry on the love that she shared with you?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't. I'd want her to be happy. I'd want her to live her life. And if
she's saying that what's making her happy is to be able to carry you with her through the rest of her life, that includes another wedding.
I would tell her not to do that to the next. I was like, don't do that to the poor guy. If I was dying, I'd be like, don't do that to the poor guy. Don't do it to him. Just, I know you love me. I know you love me till the day I died. I know you don't need to do that. You're not disrespecting me by moving on. You're not disrespecting my memory by moving on. I can't expect you to live your life alone because life took me away from you.
Yeah.
I do not, you know what I mean? You don't owe me that. You gave me your heart. You gave me your love. You gave me your life. You know what I mean? You don't owe me a tribute. You know what I mean? You move on.
It's not even that, though. It's not even that it's a tribute. Do you guys not understand that she really misses him? And while she was lucky enough to find somebody else and fall in love with somebody else, I think it is possible in this situation to love two people at once.
It is, and I understand. That's why I have no right to feel the way that I do, but I would upset me.
Yeah.
Like, I totally get it.
I mean, I appreciate you guys being honest about that.
Yeah, like I know someone's probably like, oh, you're an idiot. I'm like, all right, but that's just how I feel. I can't, I'm not going to lie and pretend like that'd be awesome. I'd be like, yes. It would bother me. I don't know. Let me see. Text messages. Is he mad or it's bigger or I'm confused? She's carrying it because she would still be with him if he were alive.
Yeah. She's taking a part of that vow that, I mean, I get the whole death part. Like, that's when you're supposed to make that. It's not that simple. It's not when you love somebody, when they pass away, you don't just stop loving somebody. And I believe that men who, and this is not, I don't mean this to be a diss, but I believe men who can really look at it and just be like, listen, this is a part of who I fell in love with. This person that she was married to before that's no longer there is who helped make her the woman that I fell in love with today. He's not here. He's not a threat, obviously. It's not like she's going to leave me.
I don't even think it's about a threat. I don't think it's about feeling threatened. It would feel a little.
She's still in her grief, obviously. And maybe that means she shouldn't be walking down the aisle yet.
If that's the case, then maybe what are we doing?
.92. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren here with you. Again, Jake's still off on a little vacay with his girl.
Somewhere in the Midwest.
Yeah. So he was going to Indiana. Talked to him yesterday. He was in literally downtown Chicago. You tell me. He'll tell us all about it when he returns on Friday. So Jake not here today, but again, he'll be back on Friday. This hour, final hour with the morning show to get a finalist for the floor seats for Maroon 5 for November 24th at Rocket Arena. You could be there with floor seats and Maroon 5 merch. We give it away tomorrow morning. You got to become a finalist today with us or with Nicolina or with J-Dub this afternoon. But your last chance with us is on the live video stream. Head over if you haven't yet. Click the like button. Put the camel emoji in the comments section, and you'll be good to go. Our phone number is 330-450-9292, and our text line is 330-269-9292. Right now, it's Olivia Dean and Man I Need on Q. It got me thinking a little bit. What do you think, in your opinion? And knowing you might not have an opinion on this, and that's just, sometimes you're like that.
Okay, right.
They, what do you think is the most overrated TV show of all time? Overrated. You just look, you go, it wasn't that good, people.
I'm going The Bachelor.
Really?
Yeah.
The Bachelor overrated. You never really saw the whole thing of The Bachelor.
Right. Yeah.
That's actually good for you. I didn't know if you didn't have an answer. I thought you'd just be like, I don't know. But The Bachelor, never thought you always thought, why are people so into The Bachelor?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the show Lost.
I don't know if I know that one.
It was a huge show. Had a big controversial ending that people never really like the endings of shows. And I tried. I couldn't get into it. I didn't get what all the hype was about. I couldn't understand why people were like, oh, they're dead. They're not. Are they dead? I don't know. Maybe they're. Where are they? And I think they were all dead. I think that was the thing at the end of it. I don't think I'm spoiling anything. That show's been off the air for 10 years, but probably more than that. But I always thought the show Lost was the most overrated. Now, in the comments section, this came from a TikTok video. A guy asked this. I got a ton of response. Shows that came up the most were Friends, The Kardashians, Seinfeld, Grey's Anatomy, and The View. I don't know if I count The View as a talk show. I don't know if I count The View. Whether you like The View or not, it's not really a TV show. I liked Friends. I watched The Kardashians for a while. I got sick of it after a while. You know what, though? I would also say Seinfeld. I'm sorry, everybody. Would be a little overrated in my eyes. There's shows I laughed at as Seinfeld, but I didn't love it like America loved it. I'm going to be honest. I'll ask you guys while we got a little bit of time. What's a show that you think was just overrated? Whoa, you guys I didn't have to ask you guys. Good Lord. All right, here, text line. What do we have? Seinfeld, hands down, overrated. Friends. Oh my gosh, some people. You know what? There is a group that hated Friends. I loved it, but Doctor Who or The Office, most overrated. The Office. Friends or Seinfeld? They're not that funny, someone says on the text line. Ridiculousness. Show is not funny, and Rob Dyrdek's claps like an idiot. He does have an odd clap. He keeps his fingers wide. Do you ever? I don't know.
No, I've never noticed that. No.
Yeah, that's good observation. I have noticed that. I watched The Office once. It was good, but it's super overrated, and I would not watch it again. Friends and Grey's Anatomy overrated. Wow. You know what's not overrated? Someone says Home Improvement. Oh? I agree. Seinfeld, it sucks. I'm not going to say it sucks because but I did not think it was that funny. 1,000 Pound Sister is overrated. Survivor is the most overrated show. I agree with Jake. Bachelor and Bachelorette, most overrated shows ever of all time. Grey's Anatomy or The Kardashians. There was a time I enjoyed The Kardashians. Never really a time I enjoyed Grey's Anatomy. Walking Dead was great, really good, but it's just so repetitive. I get what you're saying towards the end of The Walking Dead, but I liked most of The Walking Dead. Mike and Molly, someone said, is so overrated. I just started watching Lost for the first time. I hope you didn't ruin it. No, I really don't know. Listen, you're fine. How I Met Your Mother, overrated, way too many seasons. That show has a cult following too. Someone said American Idol, the most overrated TV show. Got a lot here, but I noticed Friends has come up. The Office has come. Grey's Anatomy. Interesting. Text message, ER, the most overrated show of all time. I didn't know Mike and Molly was ever even rated. Wasn't the most popular show, but it was on for a while. It was on CBS. I remember it. Fine. You know, I talked earlier about robots and, and AI and all this stuff, and I believe Jurassic Park will be real in our lifetime. I believe the woolly mammoth will return in our lifetime. I'm believing now, I'm believing more and more that Transformers will be a real thing. Like, I'm believing. Hopefully someone's making good robots to fight the evil ones. They're going to take over. Well, listen to this.
Yeah.
More signs that the robots are getting ready and equipped to take us on. Researchers in Japan have developed a self-powered artificial eye that mimics human vision by using solar cells to distinguish colors with high precision down to 10 nanometers of a wavelength difference, whatever that means. It can perform logic operations and recognize motion and color with up to 82% accuracy, thanks to its unique ability to produce both positive and negative electrical responses based on light input, because it requires no external power and filters information like a biological retina. This technology could lead to ultra-efficient machine vision systems for future use in autonomous vehicles, wearable health monitors, and remote sensors. Now, are there great things this can do? Absolutely.
The driving, the self-driving car scares me. I know you're worried about people with pacemakers.
If anyone had watched that show on Showtime, and of course now I can't remember the name of it, about the CIA, it was an amazing series. Why can't I? Homeland. That's how they killed the vice president. They hacked his pacemaker and gave him a heart attack. Don't tell me that can't happen in 2025. But now you're telling me that these robots, we've seen videos in the past month of trying to attack people, thinking on their own, communicating on their own.
Yeah, I mean, that robot tweaked out.
Now you're telling me, oh, well, now we can make them see very well. I can detect motion and all that and not be like a robot, like, where are you? Like, there you are.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you just throw a cup of water on it, like, it'll short circuit. And
Listen, funny. I hope that's true. I hope it's as simple as that. Or there's some kind of electrical pulse we can send there that'll just fry all their wires. And the problem is their AI is they're going to be able to figure out ways to protect themselves. They're AI. They're smarter than the human brain. They're quicker thinking than the human brain. And we're just shoving it all forward. Like, what could go wrong? It's amazing how us as humans are oblivious to what we're doing sometimes. And what really sucks is there are some possible, I mean, you're talking about technology that could maybe give sight to the blind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how incredible is that, if that could ever be true? How incredible.
Okay.
There are so many amazing things AI can do.
Okay, I just need to read you this.
But, man.
Now, this is also coming from AI, but says, yes, AI robots are becoming a real thing, and it's likely they'll be commonplace in the coming years. While some might envision AI robots taking over the world as portrayed in science fiction, Christian, the reality is
100% me.
That AI is more than likely to augment human capabilities and enhance productivity. Instead of replacing humans, AI robots are expected to work alongside them in various industries and even assist in everyday life. We already have that with the Roomba.
You're going to compare it
It's
to the
going to be
Roomba?
like the Jetsons. What was their maid's name? Do you remember that?
No, I don't. I never really got into the Jetsons. I mean, listen, I hope that's right. I hope that's all it becomes. But there are people that can weaponize these things.
Well, they could weaponize anything.
My only hope is
Drones?
that when the evil ones come out, that someone is making good Transformers.
You just wanted an excuse to play this song. Come on to you.
I hope someone's making Optimus Prime, because we're going to need him in a couple years to save our ass. Hold on. Bumblebee, we're going to need him.
I did like Bumblebee.
Jazz, we're going to need him. Optimus Prime, we're going to need him. Does Tony have a by himself, like a solo hobby? Like his, that when he does it, or
repairing old audio equipment.
So that is something that when he does, he goes down by himself or goes either to his room or basement.
If it's warm out, he'll go out and work in the garage at his workbench, like, because he'll need his soldering iron and stuff like that.
You would call that like his time. Like
Yeah.
Like the kids aren't with him. You're not with him.
Yep.
He's out there, whether it's with a beer and music or
Yep,
silence.
100%. That's what it is, actually.
Yeah.
Beer, and we have a jukebox in our garage,
Mhm.
so he'll turn that on, like, and listen as he's working on, whether it's a record player, an 8-track player, an old receiver, whatever.
Yeah, there's a new study that shows men with solo hobbies are 40% less likely to report burnout in life.
But that's what keeps you hanging on, baby.
You know what I mean?
You fix that quick.
But it's got to be a solo hobby, not
It
like
is.
I'm going
Nobody
out
does it with them.
Not I'm playing cards with the guys. Not I'm going to the rec to play bat. Like his thing, and I 100% agree with this.
And I always know, like, when he's going to be going into a deep dive, like with his stuff, like when I can expect him to disappear for a little bit, because I'll see a charge on our account from like eBay, or like because he'll have ordered like belts or
Makes sense. Makes sense. Mine, although a lot of people hate it, mine is truly video games. When
he does that too. He's really into what just came
by
out.
himself.
He will go down and play by himself for a little while, and then usually my son gets in. Like, but he does.
Call of Duty just came out. Is he a Call of Duty guy?
That's the one, I think.
I'm so bad at that game.
Well, we got
such an old man video game. I die. I don't. What happened?
I wonder if you agree with this. So we used to have like a 102-inch projector screen in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
During COVID, we invested into making our downstairs, finishing our downstairs and making a portion of it like a theater room, just because we were spending so much time at home.
Yep.
And my husband hated the projector because it looked washed out. Like, he felt like the blacks weren't black, like things weren't as vivid as they should be. And the projector wasn't cheap, but he was like, I'm kind of over it. I just want a TV for there. So if any of you are in the market for a TV, this is actually the prime time of year to purchase a television.
We've been looking.
So
we've been looking.
We went to Best Buy Friday night, and we ended up replacing it with an 85-inch television. But we could have gotten a 98. First of all, it would have been ridiculous. But second of all, my husband sent to me. He's like, you know what? I don't know if I could play video games on a screen that's 98 inches. He's like, now that I'm older, my eyes just don't adjust as quickly.
Get it?
It's like, they could be really bad. Like, that was actually a concern of his.
No, I get it.
He's like, I don't know if I can track on a screen that big.
Yeah, you're like, you gotta look way over here to see that, way over there to see that side of the screen.
He's like, I'm not as fast as I used to be.
No, I get it. Mortality, man. I get it.
Do you think it would be a problem for you? Like,
me, not yet, but I could see it being a problem. I mean, because think about it, depending on how close you are, you got to turn all the way over here to look at that side of the screen. Turn all the way over here.
Well, and they play VR games too. And he goes, I don't even know what that would do.
I've yet to do any VR game in my life.
Really?
I've never played a VR game.
We have the.
I have not.
What's the Sony play? Is it the Oculus or? I don't like it because it throws me off. Like, I feel like I'm gonna fall.
I like the videos where people accidentally punch their friends in the face
or like break their own TVs.
Yeah, break their own TVs. But I agree with the overall statement. Like, mine is video games, and I don't ever say to myself, I need to distress. I'm going downstairs. But let's say it's just a long day, work and gym and everything like that, and I'm just, if I go down and just for an hour, go down with a Pepsi Zero, my laptop to maybe put something on the background, a sports game or a podcast, and put on Madden or college football and just get to play a game and just forget about the world for an hour and just try to make the Bears beat the Packers or try to make Notre Dame beat, you know what I mean? I truly feel like a calmness, and I do like a little bit of a recharge, like a breath is taken. As weird as that may sound, and I know people hate guys that play video games, I get it. But I don't mind it. Mine. That to me, but I know a lot of girls find that to be a very big turn.
Listen, I don't mind it as long as it's at the appropriate time. So like when I'm making dinner at night, if you want to go do something, if you want to go tinker with your toys, your AV stuff, or you want to go play video games, go do it. I don't really want anybody in the kitchen with me. I turn on my music. I have my Amazon Echo Show, whatever. So I'll just be like, turn on the news or turn on this episode of something or play this music. And like when I'm making dinner, then I just do what I want to do. So I'm kind of like multitasking, but I'm still like, I don't know, like my brain kind of goes numb during that period of time. And he goes and does that. Usually my son's on his computer, like we're editing something. My daughter is usually back in her room working on homework. You know, I mean, it's like we all kind of have our things where we all go our own ways while I'm cooking.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. But that is I don't know, guys listening, if you have like what is your like solo hobby that kind of is your like peace? Not that you need peace, but I'm saying like just your thing. Like when you just need to just kind of block out the noise in the world for a second, whether it's like you said, like Tony working on old equipment, working on old like VCRs and things like that. That's his hobby. That makes him happy. It's something he gets into. Me, it's video games. It could be anything. I'm just curious what some of you guys are, your solo hobbies that you do that you know is kind of like your thing. It could be even reading. You go somewhere and get a book, whatever. And that's your thing. That's how you kind of like de-stress. I'd love to know what other guys out there do besides video games.
I'm trying to think of other guys that I know in my life. I don't really know what their hobbies would be, but Tony's for sure is fixing that. And you know what? It's come in handy because like, you know, some people will have VHS tapes from when their childhood or whatever, but they don't have a working VCR. So he can help with that. Or like in our most recent case, we found those tapes of that Tony's dad sent home from Vietnam on reel-to-reel. So he had to fix a reel-to-reel in order for us to be able to hear them. And we did.
You got to hear them. Mm-hmm. It's like putting together a Ken Burns documentary.
It's cool. It is cool.
Shout out. You don't give any Ken Burns name drops.
No, not usually. You're so weird.
Unless you're a history nerd. It's Somber Back to Friends on Q92. Kuzik, Q92 text message. Manly and Manly Construction's checking in. My new hobby is woodworking with epoxy. Epoxy shelves, epoxy river tables, and wooden seasonal decor.
Oh, that's awesome. Like live edge. Do you do any live edge work like with different cuts of tree and then epoxy the top?
Interesting. See, that's a nice hobby. He enjoys that, doing that all by himself. That's
For sure.
his thing. Let me see. I go out into my workshop every day after work and work on making.
Should you not read that? I can't tell.
I don't know what the word is.
Oh, hold on. Let me go over and look and see if I know.
I don't know if talk to text failed him.
I'm trying to open it.
Sorry, this is bad radio.
No, I know. Every day I'm making. Hold on. Another one popped in.
I go out to my workshop every day after work and work on making.
Making.
On making.
I don't
All
know.
Right. All right. So making. That's very good.
He said yes. Okay, so Manly Construction. That's really cool. That's super like edgy and popular right now. That's fun.
You know what else is popular right now? Becoming a finalist for Maroon 5, and you better get over to the live video feed. Click the like button in the comments section. Put the camel for hump day because you're running out of time here. You're going to get your final warning coming up. So get on over there. Do that now. We're on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Go to either one. Click the like button. Put the camel emoji in the comments section. That's going to hopefully maybe make you a finalist for those Maroon 5 floor seats with the Maroon 5 merch for their show at Rocket Arena coming up on the 24th. It's Sabrina Carpenter and Manchild. It's Q.
Okay, so have you guys been to the store recently?
Yes.
And no. Like, literally, this is brand new. So my favorite store is Target, right? We go to Target often. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or try and lie. Anyhow, why do we have to have sales reps in stores where you're just trying to get your shopping done?
Oh, Sam's Club does that.
Sam's Club does it. I will say Costco's really good about it. There's reps there, but they don't approach you. You have to come to them.
Those Sam's Club people damn near tackle you.
Oh my gosh, it's awful. Well, Target has now allowed reps to be in the back of their store by their cell phones peddling cell phone service plans. And to Target, I say, you suck. I'm sorry. This was the interaction that I had over the course of, I was there a week ago today, and I was there, and I have not gone back yet. And part of it was because of this exchange. I was there a week ago today, and then I was also there the previous Sunday. So Sunday to Monday, or Sunday to anyhow, it was a few days. It was less than a week. We were approached. She asked what we were paying for our cell phone plan, and I told her, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's so high. Well, it's not. Let me just tell you that. For 5 lines and internet being under $250, it's not. Tries to reorganize after we told her that we're in a contract, completely ignored us, is like steamrolling us to come with her, and finally my husband speaks up, and he's like, we said we're not interested. So we walk away, and I'm there the following Friday with my daughter because Sabrina Carpenter dropped a new album. What? Anyhow.
Oh, you got the vinyl?
Yeah. The same woman approaches us, and I said, we already spoke last Sunday. I was here last Sunday. I said, oh, yeah, you were. For sure. I remember. And she's like, well, let's talk about it. And I said, no, I'm going to tell you what I told you then. We're just trying to shop. We're not interested.
Yeah.
She walked away and was like mumbling something under her breath. Listen, I am not the rude one. I am trying to save you time. You're going nowhere fast with me. But moreover, why are these stores allowing sales reps to interrupt the shopping experience in their store? Because it's putting a bad taste in my mouth. I'll tell you what, I'll go to all online shopping. I don't want to be bothered. And I'm not an introvert.
On a symptom of being human right here on today's Hit Music Q92. They got a new song dropping this Friday. You should listen for it. It's called Searchlight. Go shine down.
Well, you could cue it up and get it ready. I mean, we could play it on Friday
Well,
morning.
maybe I will. Maybe I will. We are your shine down station. Unofficial, but I can still arguably.
Like, they like us.
We're arguably your shine down station.
I would say arguably. I think if you were to ask Shinedown, like, hey, do you know Q92, WDJQ? They would be like, oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, we do.
I do think they would actually know who we were.
We just hung out with them when we came to Cleveland. You did. You did.
And I saw Christian in the shower.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right, Lauren, last chance for Maroon 5.
That's right. If you want to be the morning show's very last finalist or win these floor seats to see Maroon 5 November 24th at Rocket Arena plus that merch package, then you need to get over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream where you see Christian and I live on your screen. Give it a like. In the comments, drop a camel emoji. That just lets us know, like, hey, pick me. And we might, if you go do it.
Get ready. Football's biggest moments are coming to Canton. Catch the Open Doors Bowl. Yeah.
Me later.
My oh no moment wasn't because of me. My ex's mother was watching our son. He was following her around the house in his walker. I walked in. She saw me, and she was pulling the gate away from the basement doorway. She sat the gate to the side and walked forward to talk to me. As she stepped forward, my son looked down the basement steps like they were frickin' candy. He went straight down the basement steps. Is this your friend?
I don't know.
He was fine, but I swear my heart stopped. Then a couple years later, my son opened up the basement door at another house and let my daughter down the steps in her walker.
Oh, my gosh.
She was also okay. Shake my head. Get your kids away from Walker.
No, I don't think that was my friend because it was literally one of her other children that did not. They came up from the playroom to get a drink and did not shut the door.
Every parent's got an oh no moment.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You could try your hardest. One winter when my son was a baby, the pipes in the basement burst from being too cold outside. My partner and I put the baby down as we were scrambling around to get the pipes to stop spraying. As there was about 1 foot of water in the basement. Not thinking, with the basement door open, our baby crawled to the door and went down the stairs. Luckily, the water broke his fall and was okay. That was the most freaked out moment I had. Good Lord. When I was about 2, I was in a walker and went over and pulled a hot iron down, and it hit me in the face. Damn. Live to tell the tale.
My mom had 2 moments. She shares them with us like proudly because we're fine. But
yeah.
I rolled out of the car face down into a parking lot. When she got out of the car, she turned around to get me and I was gone. And it was because they were parked on a hill. And like back then, you didn't have to secure the car seat in the car. So I was just sitting between my mom and dad.
Just went rolling?
Yeah, they were like parked side. My mom got out of the car. When she moved, my seat tipped and I rolled right out and she found me face down on the concrete. So I went to the emergency room for that. And then she had me on her lap at some Chinese restaurant. And I was a kid playing with my rattles. And I hit her bowl of soup and the hot soup spilled into my lap and gave me burns on my thighs.
This has nothing to do with the oh no moment, but get a lock for your oven too, Christian.
Yeah.
You have oven lock? What's scary? You know what else scares me? He reaches for door handles already, like the front door, because he wants to go outside.
Yeah, make sure that thing is locked
Always
all
locked.
the time.
Always locked. It's just...
There was one more too, and it's my mistake. I didn't mean to open it, but I did because my mouse is awesome.
Yeah.
It said when my daughter was about 2 or 3, I turned around and she had a Mike's Hard Lemonade and was drinking it. So someone must have set it down and she picked it up.
That would be an oh no moment.
Yeah.
Here on today's Hit Music Q92. And that's going to about do it for us here on the Q92 Morning Show. Thank you to Rich DeRozier for joining us. Thank you guys for your awesome requests on Your Call Wednesday. Thank you for all the interaction as always, whether you were listening on the radio, from our website, Q92radio.com, or you were watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Thank you. And speaking of, if you're watching live on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we got one more finalist to get. So many of them. On YouTube, big YouTube day, on YouTube, Facebook, and X. We're clicking the like button on the live video feed, putting the camel emoji in the comments section. You were doing that hoping you'd become the morning show's last finalist for the Maroon 5 floor seats with the Maroon 5 merch for their show at Rocket Arena coming up on the 24th in Cleveland. Well, it's time to hook somebody up. Lauren, let's randomly pick someone and make them a finalist.
All right, today. Come on. Elaine Rhodes.
There you go, Elaine. Congratulations. You are now a Maroon 5 finalist. Maybe you'll get the call from us tomorrow morning. To the rest of you, do not worry. Do not worry. Do you know why you shouldn't worry? Because Nicolina is going to have a couple chances for you to become a finalist this afternoon, and then J-Dub later on as well. So you got a few more chances to become a finalist. And if you are one, we're calling the winner tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. So good luck to all of you. We'll have a new contest to announce tomorrow as well. We'll be talking to Jordan Miller tomorrow as well. Who knows what else we'll be giving away and getting into. Looking forward to tomorrow's show. So thank you guys. You're awesome. Enjoy the day. Stay warm. It's warming back up slowly.
It actually even felt warmer this morning.
Yeah.
Like when I took the dog out last night, it was horrible. That wind was
howling.
Ridiculous. Anyhow, but yeah, no, this morning I walked outside. I was like, oh, it kind of feels balmy after last night.
There you go.
It's going to be just getting warmer, which is good because we all need to get our leaves up, right?
You're going to have a good weekend as far as that. About for almost mid-November, 50s, high 50s, you'll take that, right?
Yeah,
You're going to be like,
yeah, that's fine. As long as I can put on like a hoodie and a hat and go out and do it, I'm happy.
If you haven't done your leaves yet and you don't take advantage of this weekend, you are rolling the dice. You are rolling the dice. We'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll be here at 5:30. Lauren will be here at 7. You'll be here too.
Yeah.
And enjoy your Wednesday, everybody. Lauren, for the good people.
Just have a great day. It's Wednesday, friends. We're halfway there.
She's right. We are halfway to Friday. It's Katy Perry's new one, Band-Aids on Q92.